Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Innovators. Today I am going to start with SSC Board Standard 7th Maths. Lesson number 1, Geometric Constructions. I am starting with practice set 1, which is on textbook page number 2. Question number 1 says, draw a line segment of lengths given below and draw their perpendicular bisectors. Okay, so first is given to us 5.3 centimeter. So on the scale I am taking 5.3, I am marking it and then I am drawing a line. Let's name it A, B, and I am taking it as 5.3 centimeter. Then I have to take a rounder or a compass और आधे से ज़्यादा एज आई से जितना सेगमेंट का लेंथ है उससे आधे से ज़्यादा 1 कट अप 1 कट बिलो कीप इट ऑन द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट 1 कट अप and 1 cut below. So where these 2 points we have to draw a line. So the line which is cutting here, this is the perpendicular bisector. I am naming it as M. Later on, if you check the side, this AM will always be equal to MB. So what can I say? If I can name the line as PQ, so I will say line PQ is the perpendicular bisector of seg AB. Okay, the second one, it says 6.7 centimeter. So I'm going to take my scale. I'm going to mark 6, 5, 6, 7, and then I'm going to draw a line. You can name it anything. Now I'm naming it as PQ. Again, आधे से ज़्यादा 1 cut up, 1 cut below. Keep it on the next point. 1 cut up, 1 cut below. And then where the 2 points are there, draw the line. So जो main line पे कट आ रहा है, this is the perpendicular bisector and naming it as O. ये कितना line segment बनाया हमने? 6.7 centimeter. So what can I say? Okay, I have to name the, let us name it as XY. So I will say line XY is the perpendicular bisector of seg PQ. So now if you have understood question number 1 and 2, you can draw the third one similarly. It says 3.8. So first thing I have to mark the points 3.8 and then draw a line. Name it. This time I'm naming it RS. Again फर्स्ट पॉइंट पे रखना है आधे से ज़्यादा 1 आर्क अप 1 आर्क बिलो. सेकेंड पॉइंट पे रखना है 1 आर्क अप 1 आर्क बिलो. देन where the 2 points are there, just draw a straight line. Name the points. Now I'm making it PQ and this is my perpendicular bisector. So what do I say? Line PQ is the perpendicular bisector of seg RS. Perpendicular means 90 degrees और seg RS कितना था? 3.8 centimeter. Okay, now we are coming to question number 2. It says draw the angles of the given measure and draw their bisectors. So first is 105. So I'm just taking any length segment, okay, and I'm naming it as BC. Then I'm taking a D, I'm keeping it on B. This point is on my B, so 90, 100 and 105 is here. So I'm removing it and drawing a line. So this is my angle 105 degrees and naming it as A. Now I have to draw a bisector. I take a compass, I put a small arc here by keeping it on B, and same measurement I'm doing it on the other arm also. Then I'm opening up my compass far and wide, और जहाँ पे आर्क्स कट किया था वहाँ पे हमको बीच में रख के आर्क्स कट करना है, एंड देन जहाँ पे पॉइंट मीट हो रहा है with the point B I have to draw a ray. So this is my perpendicular bisector. So this angle will be equal to this angle. I can name it as M. So what will I say? Ray BM is angle bisector of angle ABC. Second, it says 55 degree. Same thing I'm going to do. I'm going to take a scale, make a ray. This time I'm making at EF. I'm taking a D, placing it on E, 50 and 5, that is 55. Then draw a ray and name it as D. Take the arc compass and make two small arcs on the two arms. Then open up the compass, and then from both the arcs that you have cut, make two new arcs. The point that is joining and point E, you have to make a ray. So this is the perpendicular bisector of angle DE. I am naming the ray as G. So ray EG is the angle bisector of angle DEF. Now this one is easy again, 90 degree. So what you do, you draw a ray, name it. This time I am naming it as MN. I am keeping the D or the protractor on M, marking 90. Make a ray. So this is 90 degree. I am marking it as L. Taking a compass, same things. First two small arcs on two arms of the angle. Then widen the angle and make two more arcs. This point and join point M. So this is your perpendicular bisector. You can cross check. See, it is exactly on 45. So this is angle bisector, and naming this as P. So you can write ray PM is angle bisector of angle LMN. Okay, now we are moving on to question number 3. Question number 3 says, draw an obtuse angle triangle and a right angle triangle. Find the point of concurrence of the angle bisector of each triangle. Where does the point of concurrence lie? So first we are drawing obtuse angle triangle. We have studied in the lower class, obtuse means more than 90. So what am I going to do is first draw the obtuse angle triangle. Now because measurements are not given to us, we can take any measurements and naming this as BC. I'm putting the point on B and I have to measure angle more than 90, so I'm taking 110. Okay, so I'm making a line and I'm joining it to C. So this is my obtuse angle triangle 110 ABC. Now it says find the point of congruence of the angle bisector of each triangle. So we are going to make angle bisector for each side. So first let us do for BC. Okay, so first I am going to do for B, angle B. Okay, opening up, then joining the 2 points and B. So this is the bisector for B. Same thing I have to do bisector for angle C. First make 2 small cuts, then open up and make 2 cuts from the arcs. Okay, then join the 2 points so this is the angle bisector for C. Now I have to make it for A. Again make 2 small arcs, open the compass and draw 2 arcs where the arcs are joining and A, make a ray. So this is for A. So you can see all the 3 points are joining inside and I am making the point I. Okay, so I can say the point of congruence is inside the triangle. So the point of congruence of angle bisector of obtuse angle triangle lie in the interior of the triangle. So interior means inside the triangle. Okay, next is right angle triangle. So again I am drawing a line segment first. This time I am naming it as QR. I have to take my D. I have to mark 90. Okay, because measurements are not given, you can take any measurements. Join the 2 points. So this becomes my right angle triangle PQR. Now same thing, I have to draw angle bisector. So 2 small cuts for Q and 2 big cuts from Q, from the arcs. So this is the bisector of Q. So by now you have understood how to draw the bisector. Now put it on R and 2 small arcs from R and then open up your compass, 2 big arcs from R, take the point, join it from R, Okay, so this is the bisector for R. Now put it on P. Two small arcs on P. Open up the compass. Two big arcs from the arcs. Point where it has joined from P. So this is the arc, and again you can see all the 3 points are joining in the interior. So what do I write? The point of concurrence of angle bisector of right angled triangle. राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल मतलब 90 डिग्री वाला ट्राइंगल. lie in the interior of the triangle. So ये भी interior में आया है. Okay. Okay, now this time question number 4, it says draw a right angle triangle again. So again I'm drawing a right angle triangle. This time I'm naming it as YZ. I'm taking 90 degree. Okay, and I have to join first and the last, so this becomes my triangle XYZ, which is 90 degrees. So now it says draw perpendicular bisector, so आधे से ज़्यादा, right? So XZ का बनाएंगे पहले. एक आर्क ऊपर, एक आर्क नीचे, एक आर्क ऊपर, एक आर्क नीचे. जहाँ पे दो पॉइंट्स कट हो रहे हैं, ड्रॉ इट. So this is the perpendicular for YZ. Similarly, I have to draw for XZ. So again, आधे से ज़्यादा, एक आर्क ऊपर, एक आर्क नीचे. Keep it on X. एक आर्क ऊपर, एक आर्क नीचे. Join both the points. So this is the perpendicular bisector for YZ. Then XY last one again. एक आर्क ऊपर, एक आर्क नीचे. X से कट करना है, एक आर्क ऊपर, एक आर्क नीचे, and then join the 2 points. So this is the perpendicular bisector for XY. So कहाँ पे join हो रहा है? On the side, right? So what can I say? The perpendicular bisector of right angle triangle lies at midpoint of hypotenuse. We all know that 90 के सामने जो साइड होता है उसको hypotenuse बोलते हैं, and this is the midpoint. Okay. Now we are on the last question. Maithili, Shaila and Ajay live in 3 different places in the city. There is a toy shop equidistant from their houses. Which geometric construction should be used to represent this? Explain your answer. So toy shop is in the between and 3 houses in the side, Maithili, Shaila and Ajay. So if I draw or join the 3, you can see there is a formation of triangle. So formation of triangle.